Hey guys, it's T, and I'm back with another Binding of Isaac video. And today, we're going to be doing a random run, but this time we're going to be doing a random Greedier run, because I haven't done one yet, and we are getting pretty close to maxing out the greed machine, so I would like to do that at some point. So let's first check out our silver item room. Looks like we got growth hormones, which is a great start for Maggie here, because she kind of struggles with damage early on a little bit. And the speed up is also quite nice to have, so I'm pretty happy to get that. I think Torn Photo is going to be a must-have on this run, just because the extra tiers would be pretty nice, and it pairs pretty nicely with the damage upgrade I got from growth hormones. Alright, we're on our final wave here. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to be 1 penny short to actually get Torn Photo, so after I clear this wave, we'll buy a key and then hopefully get enough money for Torn Photo after the 2 bosses we face. So let's see what we got in this item room. And we get Scapular, which probably won't end up being too great, because there's no like sacrifice rooms on this run. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. Well, I'm not going to not pick it up. That's one thing I'm not going to do. There's no reason to leave it sitting there. I really need to stop taking damage here. Duke of Flies actually can be pretty difficult when you can't actually damage him. And it is sort of difficult to do so when he has all these like projectiles and enemies flying everywhere thanks to Dingle as well. Like I feel like I can't even get close to them up there. I'm gonna try my best to take out the Duke of Flies though, because that's probably priority number 1 for once. Like, Duke of Flies is never an issue, but I guess on this run it is. Well, it looks like I may be needing Scapular after all, because I'm almost dead already. Thankfully, it does look like I'm going to be able to afford Torn Photo after this fight. As long as I live on this after this fight, because this is definitely one of the worst showings of boss fights I've ever had. But it could just be because it's Greedier mode. I don't want to blame it on that, but Greedier mode is pretty difficult. Alright, we took him out. Let's buy Torn Photo. And let's buy this 2-cent heart just to be safe. And we'll fight our Deal with the Devil boss, which is Double Monstro. And Double Monstro, Double Champion Monstro I should say, is a little frightening. Thankfully this champion version of Monstro isn't too bad. If it was like the small pink Monstro, I would have been a little more concerned. But this version of Monstro doesn't jump around too much, and he just kind of shoots his shotgun shots at you. Alright, we took him out. I think I'm going to go for Deals with the Angel on this run, because Yumheart is actually pretty good for Greedier mode. And in order to make Yumheart work, I need HP, as it doesn't really work with Soul Hearts, as you probably know. So I'm just going to stick with Yumheart for now. So let's check out our silver item room first. We get Synth Oil, which is very good. You know, we've gotten 2 damage ups in a row from our silver item room, which is pretty lucky. And I'm going to go in this bed just to save myself half a red heart. And we'll see if there's anything worthwhile in the shop. Maybe Jesus Juice could be nice to have. So we'll see how much money I get after clearing through all these enemies. Alright, we got through all the enemies, and looks like we're 1 cent short of buying Jesus Juice, so we'll pick up a key here and see what we got in our normal item room. We have Bob's Brain, which I'm not going to pick up. Bob's Brain can be good, but it's mostly good if your damage is pretty bad on a run, and my damage is actually pretty good on this run so far, so I'm not going to actually pick it up. See who our second boss is. Looks like it's Peep, and Peep shouldn't be too bad considering I already took out both of the lusts, so I'm not too concerned about this fight. Looks like we will have enough money to buy Jesus Juice if I do want to. And we will also have enough money to buy a key for the next floor. But if there's a bomb in the shop, I think I might want to buy it to hopefully get a key piece out of our deal with the angel to get more deals with the angel in the future. Let's see, do we have a bomb in here? We do not, and I don't really want to spend the money on the reroll machine. I mean, we did get petrified poops, maybe I can get a bomb. We did not, unluckily. So we are going to buy Jesus Juice here and fight our deal with the angel boss, which is Peep and 2 sloths. Alright, so Peep has now been defeated and the 2 sloths as well, so we will get our deal with the angel. And definitely going to go for Holy Grail here. The flight and HP is very nice, plus that brings me 1 item away from the Seraphim transformation, which, now that I'm thinking about it, is just going to be a couple of soul hearts, which is not bad, so I can't really complain. We got a key so we can check out the item room, and we get the wafer, which is very, very good actually. And we get Odd Mushroom, which is more HP up, but speed down. So this run's looking pretty great right now, if I'm being honest. Don't really know if I want any of these items from the shop, so this might have to be a floor that I save some money. Although I am going to buy 2 keys because they're on sale, so why not? I'll be needing them for the future floors anyway. Alright, we're on the last wave here, and as you can see, I'm a little overwhelmed. There's a little too many enemies on the screen for me right now, and I'm fighting for my life over here. Although my HP right now is okay, there's just so many enemies to deal with here. Hopefully I can get through all of them without getting hit too much. I did lose my soul hearts, but luckily the wafer protected me from some champion hits, so I didn't lose HP as quickly as you normally would. And looks like I'll actually be able to get through that just fine. Now we'll take on our bosses because there's nothing really worthwhile in the shop. And looks like we're fighting Famine, Champion Famine. I feel like every boss we fought has been a champion, which I guess that's just Greedier mode. And now we have Champion War, which is just wonderful, honestly. I'm very glad to be fighting Champion War. Hopefully we get another deal with the angel, so I can save my HP. But at this point, I think I have plenty of HP, and I wouldn't mind spending it on the deal with the devil if there was a good enough item to pick up. Something like, obviously, Brimstone would be nice. What else? Sulfur is actually really good for greed mode because, well, it is just Brimstone, but still is good. Alright, War has been taken out, and now all that remains is the deal with the devil boss fight, and looks like it's gonna be a bunch of wraths and super wraths. Well, just 1 wrath and 2 super wraths, but that's fine. Alright, our wrath's been taken out. Looks like we got another deal with the angel, and we are going to pick up Immaculate Heart for sure for the extra HP, and the Seraphim transformation, which is pretty nice to have, as I mentioned before. And now my HP is looking quite amazing. So first thing I'm going to do on this floor is check out our item room. We get Lazarus Rags, which could be helpful, but probably won't be. And we'll pick up our Cube of Meat as well. And before going into the shop, we'll check out the Curse Room, because I've definitely got the HP for it at this point. We'll see. We can get a beggar here. Unfortunately, it was just a normal beggar and not a demon beggar. I would have liked to actually have a demon beggar. We'll buy Spoonbender because it's just kind of nice to have. And Meat actually looks like a pretty decent pickup as well. So we'll save for that after fighting through all our waves here. Okay, we took out all of our waves there, and let me just say, homing tiers made that experience so much easier. We'll pick up meat, which will just be a nice damage up, and fight our bosses. And this should be pretty easy. My damage is very good at this point, and our homing tiers does make everything just that much easier, as all the fly enemies, and well, any enemy at all, I guess, is pretty easy to hit. The one thing I would like on this run that I don't already have would maybe be spectral tiers, so I can shoot through obstacles if I need to. Other than that, this run's going pretty well. Or I guess some tier effects would be nice, because right now we're just being carried by our raw damage alone, which, don't get me wrong, it's good, but I feel like we could get something pretty good with something like, I don't know, Holy Light. What else? Holy Light would be nice. Oh, hang on, let me focus on these double bloats actually. But yeah, Holy Light would be good. I guess something like Play-Doh tiers, $3 bill. I don't think I have Death's Touch unlocked yet, so I don't know if I can even get that. Looks like we did get a deal with the devil. And we'll pick up ceremonial robes here for the extra damage. And I guess we'll get Guppy's Paw, just on the slight chance we can actually get the Guppy transformation. The chance of it happening is not too great, but we do have enough HP to do that, so I'm not worried. We'll check out our item room here before the shop, and we'll pick up Sister Maggie, and we'll take a snack, and check out our curse room, and then our shop. We get some more bombs, which at this point, I don't know how much I'm going to need bombs. I guess I could blow up these statues to maybe get something. We'll pick up Swallowed Penny, and I think I'll go for Lusty Blood, but also Toothpicks looks like a pretty nice item to have. Alright, we kind of just barreled through all of our waves there. Well, I just made the mistake of walking out of that room because I lost all my damage up, but it should be fine. Toothpicks is a nice DPS upgrade anyway, and hopefully I'll get my damage upgrade from all the spiders that all these widows are going to spawn. And looks like that actually did happen. So now we're fighting Conquest, and Conquest will be pretty easy because my damage is incredible at this point. And so yeah, now basically the only thing we're missing is a good tier effect, honestly. So we'll fight our deal with the devil boss literally right off the bat here. And looks like we're fighting 2 Forsakens, which will be fairly straightforward, and we'll check out our deal with the devil. I'll pick up Pentagram. I don't really need Spirit of the Night. I know I mentioned I wanted to have Spectral Tears, but honestly, Spectral Tears at this point, I don't think I really needed. So now we're going to be on the shop floor, which means this is our last floor before Ultra Greedier. And there is a D20 in the shop, which does mean I could go for like a game break situation. However, at this point, I don't really think I need to. And it would be a little difficult to pull off because you do need to sort of get lucky when going for the D20 on Greed. I've done it before, but that was mostly because I had a trinket. I think it was Charged Penny, so every time I picked up a penny, I had a chance of restoring battery charges, which made it pretty good. And I also had Contract from Below and Sackboy, I think, which just made things even easier. But unfortunately, I don't really have the pieces on that run, or like on that run, to do on this run. But regardless, this run's been pretty good overall. As you can see, we kind of just melted through all of our waves. And now we'll just fight the bosses, which should be relatively easy. I'm really hoping Ultra Greeter won't be too bad, because as you probably know, he can be quite challenging from time to time. Let's see what we got here. Just a standard greed fight, which was I don't know why they threw that boss in there. Like, he just went down in 4 hits. Alright, now fight our Deal with the Devil boss and get our last Deal with the Devil on the run. 2 Guppy items would be nice to have, but that probably won't end up happening. So we'll see what we get here. And we get Brimstone just to top off everything else in this run. I guess I should have taken Spirit of the Night to get the Leviathan transformation earlier, but this should be fine. I guess we'll pick up Judas's Shadow. I don't really need it at this point. So, I don't know really why I picked it up. So now we have Lazarus Rags and Judas's Shadow. I'm not going to pick up Consolation Prize or anything else in the shop for that matter, just because there's really no need to. So now we've got Brimstone, we've got the Wafer, we've got Great Damage, we've got Homing Tears, we have multiple respawns, we have Lusty Blood. So surely this fight will be a cinch. We'll see though. The one thing I'm lacking now on this run is definitely some HP. Alright, let's fight Senator GreedStrong. Classic boss, everyone knows Senator GreedStrong. And yeah, hopefully it doesn't end up being too challenging. It's not really hard for me to hit him, it's just a matter of can I survive all of his attacks. So we'll see if I can do that. Well, looks like on the mid-fight here, one of the statues blew up into spawning Head of the Keeper, so I might be able to generate some money on this fight. So you know what? I'm going to let these keys actually spawn in to try to generate some money from killing them. And it looks like it is working a little bit. Although the one thing is that spawning money does heal Ultra Greedier. My HP is not looking great right now, so I do have to be a little careful. Although his first phase is almost taken out now. Well, I say that, but then he's just going to heal himself. We still do have the Yum Heart to heal one more heart. Okay, phase 1 has been taken out. We still do have our respawns. I don't know if they respawn you in the same room or not. I guess we'll find out. But hopefully I don't need to worry about them. And I forgot about Scapular here, but it's definitely, it just saved me a little bit, gave me a little more HP to work with here. Although I did instantly lose that soul heart, so it's a little not great. We can only take 2 more hits before we die. I don't know if I'll respawn in the same room or not. If I do die, I don't want to find out. Like, that was very dumb damage, but we're almost done here. Hopefully I don't have to fight this whole boss a second time. I'm just going to try my best to play it safe here. Never mind, we are dead, but we respawned as Risen Lazarus to take out Ultra Greedier. Alright, jeez. that was pretty scary. Alright, well, I'll just donate all the money that I can to the greed shop. But man, what a close run there. Let's hopefully donate all of our money to the Ultra Greedier machine. Looks like we were able to. And now we're at 722, which means we're pretty close to unlocking Holy Mantle in the Lost. We need like 150 more coins. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the run. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more runs like this. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next run.